The Nebraska Public Service Commission is mulling over whether it has jurisdiction in a formal complaint dispute filed by Platte Valley companies against CenturyLink for damages due to past outages involving the communication company's networks. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, as part of the complaint, the banking institution is seeking remedies tied to 3 outages in 2020, 2 of them for May that ranged from about 36 hours to more than 3 full days, and a third that ran 8 days in September. Attorney Andy Pollack noted that Bank Vice President Zach Karpf was on hand at the Lincoln hearing, but was prevented by the rules of the hearing to speak to the impact such outages have had on rural customers.
His local bank has had more than its share of troubles because of Lumen service outages. It's affected his business, it's affected his customers, it has affected the community, it has affected western Nebraska. He wants to talk about those outages, and he wants to talk about the impact that they had on his services and on his customers.
Pollack also said the commission needed to dig into how CenturyLink has used hundreds of millions of dollars in funds paid by ratepayers into the Nebraska Universal Service Fund since 2010 and their impact on broadband services. Platte Valley says the PSC clearly can hear the case according to state law, but attorneys for CenturyLink argued the action belonged in either state or federal courts, as the services provided were not regulated by the commission. The panel closed their hearing without issuing a ruling. Well, yesterday was Wear Red Day, part of the week-long celebration of National Travel and Tourism Week, intended to show support of the industry and those who work in it in our region. Tourism considered one of the top industries in Scottsbluff County, generating jobs and thousands in revenue through dining, lodging, shopping, and associated sales and lodging taxes. A special luncheon for tourism industry members took place Wednesday, honoring those in the industry and providing some insight into future trends. Official public events in Tourism Week wrap up on Friday with a 1-inning softball challenge game at Oregon Trail Ballpark. That's going to run from 4:30 to 7:30, and the game is intended to shine a light on the benefit of sports tourism to the area, with the winning team presented with a unique traveling trophy designed by a local artist. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. A 21-year-old Scottsbluff man will be sentenced next month after pleading no contest for a charge of first-degree sexual assault of a minor. In November, Bayron Zapata Jimenez came to the Scottsbluff Police Department because he had learned he was a suspect in a sexual assault investigation and admitted he had sex with a 14-year-old girl on 2 occasions in 2021. In March, he pleaded no contest to the Class 2 felony charge and could face anywhere from 1 to 50 years in prison when he is sentenced on June 3rd in Scottsbluff County District Court. Sticking with the courts now, as a 68-year-old Cheyenne man accused of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl at his property in Banner County last year has formally been arraigned. Randy Soule appeared in court yesterday to be arraigned on the felony charge of attempted first-degree sexual assault, third-degree sexual assault of a child, assault by strangulations, terroristic threats, second-degree assault, and assault causing bodily injury. Court records say the girl worked for Soule, cleaning up the property he owned in Harrisburg. During that time, he reportedly licked the back of her neck, groped her, and suggested she perform sexual acts in nature. Soule also allegedly beat the girl's brother with a rolling pin and threatened to slit the girl's throat and limbs if she told anyone about the assaults. And the former Hemmingford police chief has joined the Chadron Police Department as an investigator. Dusty Briner took his oath of service at this week's Chadron City Council meeting. Briner is an 18-year law enforcement veteran who began his career with the Alliance Police Department, including 6 years as an investigator and the department's member of the Wing Drug Task Force. Well, coming up for the break, much warmer temperatures today, but how long will they last? Bill Boyer's got your Thursday evening forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Renewal by Anderson. Enjoy the view again. There is nothing like that morning cup of coffee when you have Renewal by Anderson windows. Their exclusive Fibrex material is twice as strong as vinyl. The difference is huge. No more drafts, no more absurd heating or cooling bills, a quiet home, the outside noise is gone. Renewal by Anderson's incredible financing offer is here right now. No money down, no interest, no payments for a full year. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Enjoy the view again with Renewal by Anderson windows.
May is Beef Month, a time to celebrate the high-quality beef products that are raised by farmers and ranchers right here in Nebraska. With over 5 million cattle fed and marketed each year, Nebraska is the #1 cattle feeding state in the country. From steaks and roasts to ground beef and kebabs, Nebraska's beef producers take pride in raising safe, wholesome products that end up on dinner plates around the world. Join the beef community by celebrating Beef Month with your favorite beef meal tonight. Beef, it's what's for dinner in Nebraska.
Sponsored by Panhandle Co-op and Paul Reed Construction.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to be dealing with, a few clouds here across the area, but mostly clear skies this evening. And then tomorrow morning, we'll bring a few clouds in. Temps staying relatively decent out there. We're going to see warmer conditions tomorrow and Saturday. Possible storms, that should say Sunday for Mother's Day, and it's going to be cooler Sunday, Monday as well. Yesterday, we hit 54. That was it. Not very warm yesterday and a soupy, cloudy day. Much better today. Another couple hundredths in the rain gauge, so we're still about 2/3 of the year. Now, this is some good news here to look at in our drought monitor. This was last week's drought monitor, and we're going to fast forward here to this week's. You'll notice some improvement in a few areas, especially areas of central and eastern Nebraska. That area shrunk a little bit in terms of areas that seen some of the drought relief, as well as right here in the central portions of the Panhandle. So a little better news there, and hopefully we can get some more moisture in here to continue that process as well. 50s and 60s out there across most of the region. We have 62 in Valentine, 70 in Wheatland right now. And winds are out of the north, but less than 10 miles an hour for most of us. So gusts are confined mainly around to the Cheyenne area. It's very nice, though, here temperature-wise this evening. Getting on the bus tomorrow, we're going to see a few clouds in the morning with temps right in the low to mid-40s. And on the way home, it's going to be windy, but much warmer. We'll be 80, I think, on the way home. Futurecast has a few clouds off to our east. Those thin out tonight and clear out across the area. And you'll see just a few high-level clouds streaming across. Otherwise, quiet weather conditions and low temperatures tonight, generally in the 30s to low 40s. Now, tomorrow, we start the day with a few clouds out there. Those will move across the area and continue with quiet weather for the most part tomorrow. Not going to see a ton of wind, a little more wind than what we had today. We'll call it windy at times in some areas, but generally speaking, it is going to be another quiet and mild, even warmer day tomorrow. We're going to be in the 70s region-wide, even some low 80s sneaking in there. Precip going to be very limited here as we don't expect much over the coming days or so. And the next chance of showers and storms looks to be on Sunday. 41 tonight, partly cloudy skies, light winds. Tomorrow we'll see some windy conditions, especially in the afternoon. 80 your expected high. Gusts could reach 40 at times. Saturday, about 82 or so. We cool down for Mother's Day, closer to 70 with some late day showers and storms. Monday, Tuesday look dry. Wednesday, Thursday of next week, maybe a slight chance of some showers and storms, 20% right now. And temperatures in the 80s on Wednesday, cooling back to near 70 by Thursday.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
There are district soccer finals ahead for a pair of teams right here in town, plus Region 9 play on the Diamond coming up this weekend. Let's open with the Scottsbluff soccer squad. Yesterday at the Landers Complex, the Scottsbluff girls were in action against Lexington in the sub-district title game, and despite yours truly missing both goals, it was Scottsbluff scoring a pair to earn a 2-0 shutout win. The first back of the netter came in the first half from Ella Foote, and then in the second half it was a Tierra West ball from well outside the 18-yard box that was sent in and played into the net by Shea Willits for the clinching goal. Head coach Chad Larson on the big victory.
Yeah, it feels really good considering that last year it was kind of the same situation, but the result was different. So we told the girls that this was going to be a grinder, and it was. And we knew Lexington wasn't going to back down. And it was a good game, physical, which we expected. And getting 2 goals against them, it feels really, really nice. Yeah.
With the win, Scottsbluff clinched a spot in the Saturday district final. They'll be a 13 seed, and they'll be on the road traveling to play at 3 seed Columbus SCOTUS.
Well, we know whoever we're going to play is going to be a top-notch team, and so we've always just said, hey, we just want the opportunity to play. We're not afraid to play anybody. We just want the opportunity. So wherever we go, we're going to have a good time, and it's going to be a growing experience for our girls, and you never know, strange things could happen.
That game Saturday will start at noon Mountain for the girls at SCOTUS. The Scottsbluff boys got beat by Lexington yesterday 2-0, but the overall totality of their season, the Cats are 12-4, and with a mid to late season 10-game winning streak, the Cats are a 4 seed, and they'll host Norris coming up on Saturday. Head coach Nate Rock is hoping area sports fans come out and support the fellas.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we want to showcase not just, you know, soccer, but the community in Scottsbluff, and we would love some community support. You know, it's probably going to be a mid-morning, maybe a noon game, so it's not finalized, but somewhere around there, 10 to 12, and it's supposed to be a beautiful day Saturday, and we would love everybody to come out and just support us. It's a great opportunity to showcase our program, our school, and our community.
Scottsbluff already with a 3-1 win over the Titans under their belt earlier this year, and it is now finalized. Game time set for noon Saturday, and again the girls team will be heading out on the road to Columbus SCOTUS. Winners of those games will head to the state tournament in Omaha. And the postseason is also here on the Diamond for the WNCC baseball and softball teams. Chuck Schwartz will be with the baseball team for the best of 3 Region 9 series. They're at Trinidad State tomorrow and possibly Saturday. Tomorrow's doubleheader with pregame on KOZY at 11:45. The softball team, they'll play in McCook at the Region 9 tournament coming up this weekend. And Legion baseball this weekend as well. The Wesco Zephyrs hosting Douglas, Wyoming Saturday night. The Z's 2-0 off wins at Wheatland. I'll have that game for you Saturday, 106.9 The Trail starting at 4 8:45 for the pregame show. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk.
The 5055E from John Deere features the value of choice with a cab or open station, two-wheel drive or mechanical front-wheel drive, and transmission options, in addition to easy-to-use controls and loader compatibility. All of this is backed with a 5-year powertrain warranty. The only thing easier than owning a 5E is operating one. See your John Deere dealer for details.
Visit 21st Century Equipment with locations in Scottsbluff, Torrington, Bridgeport, and Alliance. Developing solutions, delivering success.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, winners have been announced for the inaugural Cinco de Mayo window decorating contest hosted by the city of Scottsbluff. Coming in first place this year is the Western Nebraska Arts Center. Pineapple Express coming in second place. And in third place was Diamond Vogel Paint. The contest was a way for small businesses to get involved and commemorate this year's Cinco de Mayo celebration and highlight the heritage of the holiday. The community is invited to the 18th Street Plaza tonight for the second annual Cinco de Mayo celebration. Folks can enjoy live music, watch the Los Guadalapanos dancers, and eat and drink from a variety of local vendors. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.